I was not born believing in God the way you think. I tried atheism. I tried being the smartest guy in the room. I tried logic, only facts, only science, only what I could touch and prove. And for a while, I thought I was free. Free from rules, free from guilt, free from religion. But let me ask you this. If atheism really worked, why was my soul still restless? Atheism promised me clarity. It said there is no higher power, so you make your own meaning. That sounds strong, sounds independent, sounds American. But what nobody tells you is this. When everything is allowed, nothing actually matters. When there is no higher truth, your ego becomes God. And that God is never satisfied. I woke up every day chasing success, money, laughter, applause. And I got a lot of it. But every night when the lights went out, there was a silence that logic could not answer. You can explain the universe with equations, but you cannot explain why your heart feels empty at 3 a.m. Atheism failed me because it had no answers for pain. It had no explanation for purpose. It had no response when life knocked me down. It could tell me how the stars formed, but it could not tell me why suffering exists, or why morality matters, or why deep down every human being cries out for something higher. I started asking real questions, not internet questions, not debate questions, life questions. Why does every civilization believe in something greater than itself? Why does conscience exist? Why do we feel guilt even when nobody is watching? Why does the human heart recognize right and wrong before it learns the law? And that is when I stopped running from God and started listening. Islam was not something I expected. I did not come looking for it. It came looking for me. I heard people say Islam is harsh. Islam is strict. Islam is foreign. But when I actually listened, I found something atheism never gave me. Structure with mercy. Discipline with purpose. Freedom through submission. Islam did not tell me you are perfect. It told me you are accountable. Islam did not tell me follow your desires. It told me control them. Islam did not tell me life is meaningless. It told me every breath is recorded. That scared me and comforted me at the same time. For the first time, accountability made sense. If there is no God, then there is no justice. Evil wins. The oppressor dies peacefully, and the victim disappears into dust. But Islam said no. Nothing is lost. Nothing is unseen. Every tear counts. Every injustice will be answered. That hit me hard. Islam gave me something atheism could never give. A reason to be good even when it costs me. A reason to be honest when lying is easier. A reason to wake up, pray, bow my head, and admit I am not in control. You see, atheism says you are free. Islam says you are responsible. And responsibility gave my life weight. I used to think belief was weakness. Turns out denying God was the real escape. Because belief forces you to face yourself. Your arrogance, your addictions, your excuses. Islam stripped those away. Not overnight, but steadily. It taught me that success without discipline is chaos. That desire without limits is destruction. That faith is not blind. Faith is alignment. When I stood in prayer for the first time, head down, ego broken, heart open, I felt something I never felt in all my success. Peace. Not hype, not motivation. Peace. Atheism gave me freedom with no direction. Islam gave me direction with peace. And let me be clear, Islam did not make me perfect. It made me aware. Aware that life is a test. Aware that intention matters. Aware that I answer to something higher than my mood, my culture, my desires. That changed everything. So when people ask me why atheism failed me, I tell them this. It failed because it tried to remove God, but God was already written into the human soul. You can deny him, argue against him, mock him, ignore him. But when life breaks you down, when success stops satisfying, when pain demands meaning, you will search for him. I did. And Islam answered, not with noise, not with pressure, but with truth, discipline, mercy, and purpose. And once you taste that, you cannot go back, because atheism explains life, but Islam teaches you how to live.